Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's through here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Snyder. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Has a go! There it is! There is the breakthrough! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Neymar. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder. Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got away. Belletti. He's got full. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rivaldo, terrific header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Snyder. That is a brilliant interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rivaldo. India are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. He's found a way through. And Messi! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Conte for Rice. Belletti. Fernando Torres. Now the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. And there is the half-time whistle. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
India happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. India carrying a one-goal lead. Koundé gets it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Neymar. And here's Schneider. Can he finish? Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. That is a crunching tackle. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly. He stood up very well to his man.
71,649.
That's been intercepted. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because...
Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Mateus, that's a sharp pass. Koundé, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, can they get it back? And he's heaved it away. Oh, what a mistake! Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Pizarro.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the hit! He has done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona have the equaliser, and we're all square. Diving header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Coming on the field, number 11, Baggio. Number 20.
The changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Adams.
Neymar.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's managed. Header! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And now he has 2. India take the... Great hit! And that will be it. India can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can
everybody,
see, we
and
are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Goes in for the header! No, not the best of headers.
Bayer Leverkusen just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
He's found a way past. And the counter is on. No, that's been intercepted. Ricky Puig finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, Peter, he's got such lovely technique, and his opponents are going to have to be really careful if he gets on the ball in the final third. He can really split a defence with those incisive passes, and forwards might be in for a good time here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Rodri stood up well to him there. Messi. India are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Rice picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Son Heung-min. That's good vision. Good read, needed to be. And he's straight offside. He steps in, and that's the end of that. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. David Villa, Costa Curta. Now this could be a chance.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Added time.
Well read, nice interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
India can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Keeper's dealt with that. Ricky Puig. Beckham. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. And it's Stoichkov. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught, and one more try! Goal! The breakthrough arrives at last! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out.
And Torres! And that is wildly off target.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Stoichkov. He might be in here! Shot a goal! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Rice. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bayer Leverkusen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Shapes to shoot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 7,
Bayer Leverkusen are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me...
And he's there to belt it away. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Bayer Leverkusen have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And that's gone loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Early ball. David Villa.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
There will be 3
Well, a
minutes.
glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
With the owner of a blue car parked outside.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene, great hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping! Shot a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez. He's had a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So nearly the perfect ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. No goals as yet. That pass has been well intercepted. Beckham. And we expected better, and so did he. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he'll shoot here! It's anyone's ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Kvaratskhelia. Luis Suarez. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Riqui Puig has a shot! He's got away, and again!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Totti. Oh, now here's an... And the shot! That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Luis Suarez. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Luis Suarez! He's got away with one there. And he's intervened well there. Lampard, Roberto Baggio, and here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And there is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. It's one! It's in!
Oh, He's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then
There's the hit! Al Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Interesting ball. Back into the middle. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
The attendance for this match
Here's
was
a man adored by many, even
70,987.
deified by some. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Kvaratskhelia. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Mbappe.
Totti goes short. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Beckham. He might... It's Luis Suarez! And again, the keeper stands strong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Played back in. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Totti finds himself offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Couple of changes
Beckham.
then in quick succession.
Number 3, Gilberto Silva. Number 26, Kalidou Koulibaly.
Neither of these two want to come off
Number
second best.
24,
It's
Francesco
come through
Totti.
and he's had a quick look
Coming on the
inside.
field, number
And it's kept out by
De
a
Bruyne.
stubborn defence.
Number
It's
8,
loose now and they want to get it
Conte.
back. And another
Number
try!
51,
They've scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter.
After
Just
79
instinctively knew where the
minutes
ball would be
Number
and where he
10,
needed to put himself.
Lionel Messi. Substitution.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a win.
Big chance! Sticks it away! And they're back in front!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Al Nassr get themselves into the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here on.
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I thought it was going to happen
Substitutions
then.
taking place.
How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. Beckenbauer. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! No mistake! And looking for. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Al Nassr could not have picked up. Roberto Baggio! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. India were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt,
welcome
it is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Number 11, Roberto Baggio.
So, a breakthrough already.
Roberto Baggio.
Konate,
Roberto Baggio.
and it's gone back to the keeper. Serginho. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. McAllister calmly anticipates, short changes him with that pass. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Van Dijk. Beckham. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Eto'o. He'll try from distance. Oh, what has happened here? Lampard. So what can they make of this? Driving forward. He's picked his way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
India with the corner, they're first. Up he goes! Oh, taken with style! And again! They simply do not know what has hit them. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bernardo Silva. Eto'o. Beckham. Now it's Foden. That'll be a throw-in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Roberto Baggio. Hernes. Hernes looking understandably energised after his goal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the ball's come loose here. Can he finish? They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. How very smart. He just got it right.
Look, if you defend so carelessly, it's going to prove costly, and to afford that sort of room to somebody, you know, what are they expecting? To get away with it? It's not going to happen.
A case now of complete control. Belletti. And it's Bernardo Silva.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
India are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at the interval from either side. McAllister. Roberto Baggio. Played for Lampard. Lampard takes control of it and he's on the move.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. Goes down, but nothing given. Lampard. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. And that's really well manoeuvred. Hernes.
The attendance for this
60 minutes played. And here's Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
India were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And it's Lampard. And he's being shifted off it. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's through here. Eto'o. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Beckham. Lampard. And it's Rivaldo. He's looking to set free a runner. Roberto Baggio! A real chance and a real let-off.
India certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
He's in plenty of space here. Bernardo Silva.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Rivaldo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Torres. Now that's well seen too. India are almost home and dry now. Played into space out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Foden, Beckham. Lovely bit of skill. And that will be it. India pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthless. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So off we go then. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that's put paid to a promising move. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that? Face to face with the keeper. He's had a hit! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that could set him on his way. Well read. And the danger is averted. And it's Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi. He's picked his way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge. That's been cut out, well played. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kante running with the ball. Roberto Baggio, and he's got the beating of his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's running, and now the hit! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And that has left him in a heap. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that.
India really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time getting close now. Kante has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Totti! India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. India with another corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to...
It's one! In he goes again! He scores! And right on half-time, that is telling! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price.
Chance to finish! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
India leading by one. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ribery. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice unable to make it happen for all his good He's won. Mbappe! Played up towards the front line. Now it's Messi. And it's Totti. Now there's a fine ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, Red, nice interception. Ribery.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Rummenigge
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's managed to get free. Ribery. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Beckham. Ribery. Ribery goes steaming forward. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, good-looking ball. Rummenigge. Played back. Beckham, and Beckham! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Him is number 8, Bellingham.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's away! Can he finish? Goal! Should do it! Within sight of the finish line. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. In with the challenge. Now, the ball's gone astray. What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Rice. Coming on the field.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Number 3, Adams.
Now it's Ribery. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Beckham.
Roberto Baggio.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Ribery. There will be 4 extra minutes. Looking for options for movement. There's the ball in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.